All right, guys. A recent online discussion has sparked concern within the Yoruba community after an Okon man from Kogi state who identifies more with his Fulani heritage made alarming remarks directed at the Yoruba people. During a recorded X Space discussion titled No Space for Hate Mongering in Nigeria, the individual stated, "It is time for jihad conversation to start," raising fears about the intent behind his words. His statement was filled with threats and intimidation, particularly directed at the Yoruba conversatives. The Okon man, who is identified as Abel on the space, argued that the right of Muslims to practice Islam are under threat because the Yoruba people have rejected the implementation of Sharia law in the southwest region. He said, when you now have a particular tribe, and I keep saying it's Yoruba tribe, fell so horribly. I don't know where we get it wrong or we got it wrong, but I am ashamed that I even have traces of Yoruba heritage. When I look at what has happened in the last few hours or few months since the ISP, that is Independent Sharia Panel conversation, took off, it is unfortunate that the people we have even been putting our eyes on as being the most tolerant in terms of religion are very far from it. I say openly here that the Yoruba non-Muslims are the most intolerant human beings in all ramifications. I mean not just intolerant against Islam, they are the worst intolerant, especially those that tag themselves conversatives. And they have one thing in common. These are people that don't exist off social media. That is one. Secondly, these are people that cannot even point you to their father's house in the so-called Yoruba land. It is no longer a cruise. It is now very clear that there is an agenda to completely ostracize Muslims and Islam from southwest Nigeria. This is where jihad conversation comes about. For those of you, I don't want to talk that one, now very bad to talk because of community guidelines that does not know the meaning of jihad. Record the conversation. I want to repeat it again. This is now the time that jihad conversation should be taking place. Your right to practice your religion is being threatened. That is why you are admonished. That is the only thing you should fight. You can fight when people are threatening you from practicing your religion. That is what is happening now. Your right to practice your religion peacefully is now being threatened. They don't want you to exercise your right to practice your religion. This is when jihad conversation should come about. That is why we should even be discussing it. What is jihad all about? He asked. If you have state governors giving voices to the online mobs and vagabonds and people who don't even have a name or a face, you have state governments, you have Christian, you have traditional rulers also amplifying and giving them voices, then you should know that you are now at the breaking point. He said he felt sorry for Muslims in southwest Nigeria, claiming that their plight is not different from that of Palestinians in Gaza amid Israeli occupation. He said, "You should know that you are now in a situation whereby you are not in any way better than the Palestinians and people in Gaza. The only difference is that why it is foreigners, the Israelis trying to steal the land of the Palestinians. You so-called Yorubas are the ones trying to render you as a second-class citizen in your own fatherland. They are ones that want to ostracize you and their religion simply because they are either too ununiformed or the level of their Islamic, yeah, it cannot just be helped anymore. I would be surprised if you are having a conversation and at the end of the day, we allow people with agenda to come and interject it. So guys, as you can see, this is no longer a joke. I've never seen when you want to impose, something on people who are rejecting it. I am telling you, no matter how you see this, I think the Yorubas should get prepared. Because the way they are going about this, these people will accomplish their desire on this issue. Don't also forget that the Sultan of Sokoto have supported it. I don't know. I don't really know. But all I'm saying is that the Yorubas, they need to watch this, very closely, because they could just talk, say, nothing they happen, nothing they happen. This thing is coming very heavy. Well, make a drop on for you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Share this video, make it go viral. Let Nigerians understand what is happening today in the Nigerian political landscape. Thank you, and bye for now.